Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope everybody's fine and coping with what we're going through and crafting. If you craft, kills the time, right? Anyway, I wanted to come on because I have 3 journals to show you. I recorded this video yesterday and it's still processing on YouTube. So I'm re-recording and hopefully it's not going to take 24 hours to upload. The problem is, well, it was a blessing for me, but I had these listed in the shop and they sold already. So, but I still want to have a record of them. So, let's start with the custom journal that I did for a sweet customer. And this is heavily inspired by Mrs. Cog and her teddy bear journals. So it's a hardcover, hard everything. I use this fabric and it just feels so nice. I don't know what it is, but I like it. I have the metal corners, and for the spine I added burlap, muslin, and then this little crochet or decorate trim there, and it has a tassel but you can remove it, or she can remove it. And this is the front, and I just put a book plate. Let me make sure I'm in frame. Book plate that says Sweet Teddy. Burlap, 2 types of burlap. One is like almost black, and then in between the two I got muslin, and then I stitched the image, some vintage buttons here, and I actually sewed them on through the cardstock image. So that's what that is. All right, let's get right in so this video isn't way too long. I have been suffering from my hands. This finger doesn't bend this way a little like this one does. So, and it locks on me, and I can't get my test that I need done, and for the carpal tunnel either, because of the corona. So, and then it's just a hot mess. Anyway, here's the fabric pocket and some lace and a little tag. I got Mrs. Cog's kit, the teddy bears, and then I went on Google and I started searching images and turned them into pages because I couldn't find a digital that had teddy bears. Somebody needs to come up with that. I did some stenciling, and then have a little tag here, and she's sweet, and backed her onto coffee dyed paper. Yeah, somebody needs to come up with a teddy bear journal kit. And then another little tag. I'm gonna go fairly fast. I'm not gonna take everything out because that way the customer will be surprised too. I stitched on this image and a quote, some tabs, vintage wrapping paper, teddy bear. Look how cute she is. Here's a little tag there, a flip. I had a little teddy bear book, so I cut out the images. Here's another one, altered index card bag. This is from a notebook that I have. I have to put something in here because that's a little pocket. More stenciling, little tag there. Lots of stenciling, lots of sewing. I took my friend Aaliyah had sent me these cards, and so I turned it into a little pocket and added a little teddy bear there, and so she can move that around. She can journal in the back. Here's a little fuzzy piece of fabric, and I have a little teddy bear there. Some vintage ledger that I got from my friend Dee. Little tag there, little tag there. This is a side tuck envelope. And this is a little fabric pocket. I have this fabric, bare fabric, and so I made a fabric pocket. Little tag, a little tag. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull everything out. I just want a record. Here's a little fabric flip with the bare fabric. Another little pocket thing. Yeah, my fibromyalgia is whipping my behind. And we've had dreary days, you know, cold and rainy, and whenever that happens, ooh, it's even worse. This is another little tuck there that she can use as a tuck. I'll show you right there. Yeah, little fabric pocket. So I'm a mess, guys. It sucks to get old. Little glassine envelope. This is magnetic. She can journal in there. Little tag here. Little altered guest check. Yeah, it hasn't been fun. And I can't get none of the tests done because, you know, you got to keep that distance. So I'm suffering. I love that. So cute. Fabric pocket. Here's another magnetic little flip. Another altered guest check. I use the doily and a cupcake liner. Another index card with a tag. This is a side tuck as well. A vintage ticket. Here's another one of those cards that Aaliyah sent me. Thank you, Aaliyah. Another little flip there. Look at how cute he looks. Envelope. And another fabric pocket with a little tag in there. Oh, I forgot to put something in here. But I always send a goodie bag, so she can add as much as she wants to out of the goodie bag. Another little fabric flip. Altered glassine bag. She got the little frog on her head. This is another tuck. Slips out. And I just did some stenciling. Fabric pocket with a tag. Here's a little corner flip. I just added this piece of vintage crochet lace. It was a doily. But it went good with the tablecloth. Here's another up and down. Another glassine envelope. These are vintage glassine envelopes. They have the natural yellow color on them. And the last signature is it's got 3 signatures. Another altered guest check and a little mini glassine envelope in there. This is a flip up, flip down again. Anybody knows what's good for fibromyalgia? The doctor gives me a lot of meds and they don't seem to help. So sometimes I think that going the natural route is the best way to sometimes do things. If anybody knows about any natural herbs or something that's good for the inflammation, I will highly appreciate it. Highly, highly. This is another side tuck. Little envelope there. Little tuck here And a little there. I love him. He's in the rain. I love these ledgers. Thank you so much, Dee, for blessing me, or blessing us, because I share with my sister everything. Some stenciling in the corners. Little pocket here. Here's a little flip. Another glassine envelope, or no, baggie. I got this one from D. It's for like cookies. I love them. I just decoupaged on it. This is another little tuck. Well, she got lots of places. Here's a little magnetic little thing. She can journal and nobody will see it. And the back has one of these guys. The little tag with some vintage laces and a little pocket. So I hope you like it, Regina. It was so fun to make. It took longer than normal than I usually take to create a journal, but you know. Then I made this one, and what I did was I alcohol inked the metal corners here because they were like really shiny silver and I didn't like it. I didn't think it went well. I added the metal corners, a little piece of lace to secure the stitch, and I love this fabric. It's so pretty. So let's get right in. Tape. So here's a little glassine envelope, vintage, and then there's some tags in there. Lace, beautiful journaling card. And what I did for this one, I have vintage school paper, you know, student school paper, and so that's what I use for the back because I think I liked it, and also I didn't have enough coffee paper made to back it with coffee paper. And like I said, I've been suffering a little bit with this myalgia crap. I made one of these. Who did I see make these? I had a week that I just made ephemera, but I looked at so many videos that I can't remember now. But this is basically a file folder, and I die cut it out and added an image and then backed it with coffee dye paper, the image, and then laid this part on top. So I like it. There's a little envelope in here that I use. Did I have put anything in there? Nope. It's just decoupage with music. Little tag there. Little vintage book page. Here's another one. And another little tag. And a little fold out. Made a little pocket here. Added some trim. And there's space for in here something and in the back something. And got a vintage postcard. Little angels. I took a guest check and altered a little glassine envelope, and then just you could journal in the back. Little ant. That's a little ant. Huh. She's dead. And oh, I feel funny. Okay. We get ant problems here in the summertime. And then with the positive side of, or the little piece that, you know, that comes out, I just added an image. You could journal in the back. Little playing card. And this is some faux handmade paper. She can journal in the back. But these are real flower petals. Vintage ledger. Envelope is empty, or no, I did put a little card in there. Little Tim Holtz girl, and I added wings. Don't forget to smile. And this is a little snippet. It's also a tuck. And did I put anything in here? Yeah, Cape May. I thought I'd send something like Cape May, New Jersey. That's where I'm from. And a little Paris playing card. Little tags. Little tag here. And a little tag in there. A vintage postcard. Little collaging here in the flip. And then made this journaling card. Did lots of collaging and things. Vintage buttons. And it's a wax seal that I played with. Little card there. And this is also a tuck. Here is a little envelope. And there's a little space in there. And it folds in like that. So I put him in that pocket. Little applique flower. Other side of the envelope has another Norman Rockwell and another little playing card in there. And then a little tag in there. I love these. I made with cupcake liners. And here is another one of these guys. This is actually a pocket. I just don't have anything in there, but I'll send her things so that she can put it in. Little altered index. And then here I made an altered tag with the green stamps. I have a little thing there. And vintage buttons, and then 2 journaling cards. A wallpaper envelope, and this is also a tuck there, and it says see through a child's eyes. And in here I put a little tally card. I love it. Got these from Dee. Thank you, Dee. And that's that one. Little envelope. And did I put anything in it? A little card. Yep, 2 little cards. And a tag. And an altered guest check with some journaling cards. A large tag. And some little ones. I added one of my poofy envelopes, and it has a playing card there. Little collaging here. And little flip. I added one of these guys with the little vintage cigarette card. you can journal in the back, and another large tag. And that is the end. So I'll show you the last one. Which is using the same kit, but it is hardcover. I made a curved riveted spine, and it's a hollow back, a hollow spine. So that's what that one looks like, poofy. That got three rivets. Did I say that right? I don't know. And then the metal corners. And let's go in this one. Here's a pocket, and it has a little journaling spot and another little tag. A tag behind the guest check. This is from a vintage book that I have. Another tag with a cupcake liner. I'm gonna go fairly fast, guys. It's another tag, and this is a little envelope, and I put some playing cards in there. This one sold too. Like I said, they sold before Vintage Ledger, before I uploaded the video. I don't know what's going on with my videos. Little card in there. They take forever, but I was blessed enough that they sold as soon as I listed them. If you guys haven't, go ahead and little poofy one, and it has the little owl playing card. Go ahead and favorite my shop, and that way you guys get notified when I add a listing. Vintage Ledger, little card there in that pocket. This envelope is magnetic, and I just put a couple of cards in there. And then I have one of these guys and a couple of tags there. A vintage postcard, little flip. Vintage glassine envelope with a tag in it. Envelope. I added a tally card and a butterfly playing card. Little corner tuck with a card. And just a few cards there. I have these playing cards, so I added them. This trivia. Oh, here's a little flip. Little tag here with another card in the glassine envelope. Altered card and index card. It's a belly band. Vintage Ledger. And here is another vintage postcard. Actually, it's antique because it's from 1912. It's over 100 years old. A little tiny playing card. I hope you guys are doing well. Are you guys in isolation too? I haven't left my house in over a month for nothing. Would it ever be the same? I always ask myself, how long would it take? I haven't seen my granddaughters in so long. I have crying fits because I miss them so much. I mean, we FaceTime and everything, but it's not the same than to just give them a smooch and squeeze them, you know. I haven't seen my little one, oh my gosh, since last time I saw her. I think she was 2 weeks old or 3 weeks old, and she's gonna be 3 months old. That's how long I haven't seen my babies. It's hard. Little magnetic envelope. So it's very depressing. And then my 5-year-old grandbaby, she says to me, I miss you so much, Grandma. I want to give you a big hug, you know, on FaceTime. And I have to like hang up. Like I have to say my goodbyes quick because I'll break down. Like, that's the hardest part. It's not being inside. It's not being able to see them. Couple of this is a tally card. I thought it was so cute. Dee sent me this. Oh my gosh, I love these. Look at how adorable. Reminds me of Lucy and Ethel for some reason. Cards there. Another vintage postcard or antique postcard. This is the faux handmade paper with real petals and tea leaves and stuff like that. And then you have 2 more little cards there. Little tiny envelope with a little playing card, I think, in there. I use my wax seal. Look at that writing. I love that. And we're getting to the end. An altered guest check. And some cards there in the back. And that is the back of it. So, alright guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna try and work a little bit until my body says enough. I gotta put these, well, I'll send these in her goodie bag because this was supposed to go into the teddy bear journal. This is a black bear cub and it tells you information, and a grizzly bear cub and it gives you information. So I'll just send these in her goodie pack. Alright guys, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you guys are doing great, and please be safe. We'll get through this. And yeah, alright guys, huge hugs to all of you, and thank you so much for your support. Bye.